Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the final part of Pikmin. Well, I guess we're gonna call this Pikmin because now I experienced the full game. So, we can start another run, of course, but what we're going to do today is the challenge mode of Pikmin. I think what we're just going to do is we're just going to take a quick look at it because I don't really feel like doing like all of this. Plus, I feel like this is just a way to get like high scores because people still cared about that sort of thing way back when. So let's do it. Let's do challenge mode, and no better way to end it with a quick look at than at the Forest of Hope, my personal favorite stage. Oh, the music's fast. Oh. Wow, the music is pretty quick, eh? Okay. So, we just simply have to get as many of our numbers up as we possibly can in a day. So, that should be simple. Alright, so, yeah, we got, you know, basic strats down. Obviously, we want to with the pellets. Obviously, with the pellets, we need to get them up there so that we can, or basically, we need to have the same colored Pikmin carry them back to their onions. That way, they can get even more Pikmin on our side. Basically, wow, why can't I? I can never ever talk in this universe. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Okay. So, yeah, let's just pluck them up. So, yeah, literal best ways to even deal with the Pikmin stuff here. The Pikmin boosting numbers game. Have the same colored Pikmin carry the same number of same color pellets back to their home base, obviously. Second is to get enemy corpses, because enemy corpses are obviously more viable than just simply pellets with their numbers on them. And obviously, because I just said that, killing everything. Killing everything in sight. Of course, what does that even mean if my Pikmins are just going to be murdered anyway? So, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it up! Yes, sir. Alright. So, you know what? However many Pikmin can carry it back to whatever base they got, that's fine by me. That is all fine by me. There is bull bears. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that. There's bull bears there. I don't like that. Right. So this is actually a very good time to mention some of the little bonus stuffs that have to do with Pikmin. Because, well, I just simply have to mention them because they are loosely connected, but they are connected all the same to, this universe, obviously. So, with Pikmin being a thing, obviously, Pikmin is going to appear in other mediums. And, yes, Pikmin is also a creation of the Shigeru Miyamoto, obviously. Before Pikmin's release, there was a trailer for it in Luigi's Mansion that you could watch at any given time. And let me tell you, that trailer, oh boy, I watched that trailer so many times in my day. It was like an obsession. It was like a mild obsession for me. I really like that trailer, and that's what got me into the whole Pikmin shtick. Is, well, me seeing that trailer countless times in my history, you know? And yeah, that got me what I started. One of my favorite childhood games gave birth to a childhood classic that I never technically beaten. So congratulations. Congratulations, Luigi's Mansion. You effectively gave birth to a really good game that I had missed out for all of these years. So, with that all said, yeah, that trailer will be linked in the description because I simply don't have the aptitude to. Well, I can just edit it in. But that would take the rendering time. But that's okay. That is okay. Another thing, which is pretty damn obvious whenever you really think about it. Another thing that's pretty damn obvious about Pikmin is the fact that obviously it got sequels. Now, I'm absolutely 100% not sure if I'll ever get to Pikmin 2 because, well, for one thing, I've never played it before, which that would be a blind one. And number two, I could just get it off the Wii U eShop, though, which is great. Oh, yeah, and speaking of the Wii U eShop, Pikmin 1, 2, and 3, all three Pikmin games are all in one place. Of course, the one place doesn't mean anything for one of the games, since one of the games just so happens to be a deluxe version that I played. Yeah. One of the games just so happens to be a deluxe version that came out in the year of 2020. So that game is no longer needed on the Wii U. However, as for Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, though, you might want to think about either getting yourself a physical copy of the original GameCube version, because, well, for one thing, actually, it honestly doesn't really matter which version of Pikmin that you play, just so long as you do have it. That's good by me. But obviously, I would recommend the Wii version because you got the pointer controls and everything. You got the big old fancy pointer. And, yeah. So just go ahead and get the Wii version, actually. And once more, speaking of the Wii U eShop and also the 3DS eShop, unfortunately, recently, Nintendo decided to give you an advance notice because next year in March of 2023, the 3DS and Wii U eShop will close down. Which, you know, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. Because now the exclusive games from the 3DS and Wii U eShops are going to be unavailable to purchase. And because of that, Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2 are not going to be available to purchase on the Wii U eShop. So get them while they can. Get it while they last. Get it while they last, as they say. Because God knows that, you know, we can't just simply use social media to quote-unquote bully Nintendo into changing their minds like they did with the PSN situation, with Sony trying to shut down the PlayStation Network for PS3. So, again, an unfortunate thing. But if you want to get the virtual console experience with Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2, you only have about a year or so. So good luck, boys and girls. Good luck, boys and girls. Another thing about Pikmin is their appearance in Super Smash Bros. So, Olimar is actually a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ever since Brawl. Along with his other companion Alf, which was added into Super Smash Bros. 4, and then eventually Olimar would be added into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That goes along with the stage that has to do with Pikmin. the Distant Planet stage. So that which I'm showing on screen at this very moment, because literally nothing else is happening other than we're just raising up our number of Pikmin, because that's the challenge. That's what we have to do. So, the Distant Planet stage. It is a stage that has a hill on the side, and it's got leaves to serve as the platforms. And, you know, just try to fight while you can on that one, because a bullboard might come up and try to eat the fighters. So, just be aware of that when you're fighting on the stage. And I'm guessing that there wasn't really that much music to go around with the Pikmin series. So, I guess to make up for that, they remixed the main theme of Pikmin a lot. Yeah, I don't really know what's up with that, but regardless of that, they have the Forest of Hope as music, which is great. They put in, you know, the main theme of Pikmin, which is great. Stage select, which is not the map screen from Pikmin 1, which is nice. And then of course, we have the best track, which I think it's either from Pikmin 1 or Pikmin 2. I'm not entirely sure. But environmental noises. It's literally just environmental noises. And it's the best thing ever. And just remember, as of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because you can play any song, on Battlefield and Final Destination, you effectively can use environmental noises on the very serious Final Destination. Just think about that for a moment. While the scenery of the ultimate Final Destination is happening, you get just birds chirping and all of that jazz. It's amazing. It's really amazing. But yeah, Olimar is a fighter, which he uses as Pikmin. Distant Planet's a stage. And yeah, all of that is all well and good. All that is very much good. Because, well, I feel like Pikmin does get represented. But I just have a feeling that not many people really, really like Olimar as a fighter. I don't know why. It's just like, he's the resourcing character. Like, you have to use Pikmin in order to use his moves. You have to make sure that he uses his winged Pikmin in order to, well, fly. And the amount of Pikmin he has changes up his recovery height. You know, it's a thing you have to deal with. It's a thing you got to deal with. But you know what? That's okay. Because Pikmin is represented very well in Smash. And also with the Garden of Hope stage, too. So that's my takeaway. I like the Pikmin representation in Smash. It's all good. And no such stage from Pikmin 2 is in Super Smash Bros. Another thing too, actually, from, you know, that, speaking of Smash, and speaking of which, I don't think I can actually, I might be able to actually play the song. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure if I'm actually able to play this song or not. I will look it up just in case. But there is a vocal track in... There is technically a vocal track in Pikmin. That vocal track is called... Well, it's in Japanese. And I know what it's called. It's called I Know... No, wait, that's Sailor Moon. I was thinking, I Know Senshi, but that's Sailor Moon. Oh, God. Anyway, I'll put up on screen what it's called. But that song is either used in the Japanese version of Pikmin or it's used to promote the game. And I really like that song. I really like that song too. I used to play it a lot in Smash. But look into that song's lyrics and you'll be like, oh god, it's all about the Pikmin sacrificing themselves for the greater good. And I'm just like, oh god. Why is there a red one? Why is there a red Pikmin here? I mean, either way, I'll have the song linked up in the description for you. But just so you're aware, that song does exist and is connected to Pikmin. Along with another song that's, I believe that's used in Pikmin 2. It is connected to Pikmin 2. So, yeah. Pikmin's got some weird stuff. Pikmin's got some weird stuff, man. It's cute. But it's got, like, horrifying stuff when you really think about it. I wouldn't say weird. But I am definitely saying it's horrifying. Either way, that's all of what I have to say about the other stuff in Pikmin as far as I'm concerned. Because, let's face it. I believe Pikmin gets, like, the short end of the stick when it comes to, like, Nintendo stuff. Like, okay. So, you know, we all like to talk about how, you know, Mother 3's, Nintendo's just practically ignoring Mother 3 at this point. It's like, they probably know internally, but it's just like, in practical uses, they're just like not doing anything with Mother 3 right now, which is why we have the fan translation. And as much as we would like to have that game come out in North America, finally, I feel like when it comes to Pikmin fans, I feel like they get the short end of the stick for at least Pikmin stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, Pikmin fans, you've been waiting for a new game, and honestly, at this point, because I'm a certified fan now, I feel your pain. Because think about it. Like, the last major Pikmin game to come out was Hey Pikmin on the 3DS. That needs bomb rocks. Yeah, the last major Pikmin game to come out is Hey Pikmin for the 3DS. And it's just like, you know, with game articles basically teasing Pikmin 4 for like the very longest time. It's like, you know, Mother 3 might be in translation hell because I think translators may have like trouble with that game considering, you know, some of the characters in that game's story. But like when it comes to like actual new games, I don't think anyone has it harder than you know, the Pikmin fans, because the next major Pikmin has been in like close to completion hell for the longest time. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you know those articles about, you know, about Miyamoto being all like, the game is close to completion. I can't really say anything for sure, but believe me, it's close to completion. I can feel it in my bones. Please believe me. For the love of God, please believe me. It's just like the next major console Pikmin game. The next major console Pikmin game has been in like this like development hell for so long that I don't even think it exists anymore. I honestly just really think it doesn't even exist anymore. Because look, we've been hearing, yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to grow more. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I just keep going back and forth to the same thing. But you understand what I mean, right? You understand what I mean. The last original Pikmin title was Hey Pikmin. And the Pikmin game that came after that one was a port called Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's fantastic, mind you, and I'm very glad that Pikmin fans can become new people who are new to Pikmin can actually experience Pikmin 3 in like an entirely new thing on a system that people actually have. But like Pikmin 4, man, or whatever Pikmin comes next, it's just like, I don't know if it's even happening. We'll probably give it until E3 to make a decision. But yeah. I don't know how that's gonna go. But we will see. We will indeed see. So I think I managed to grow about 220? Yes. 220! Not bad, actually. Not bad. I mean, if I've been given more time in the actual video game to boost up my Pikmin numbers throughout the main campaign, I would have been like, you know, I would just take a day to just get all that as soon as possible, right? But obviously, there are a lot more enemies. The layout's a little bit different, but yeah. I don't think there's really any point to challenge mode other than just high scores. So we're just gonna stop that look at right there before things get any weirder with that than they already have. But yeah, that is Pikmin. That is Pikmin. A very, very good game. Again, the AI in Pikmin is like really dumb and stupid. But if you can get past that, I think you'll have a good game on your hands. You really do. And I am very glad to actually I'm actually able to finally play a classic, a true classic that's been on the GameCube, it's been on the Wii, and yeah. So, yeah, just pick up Pikmin if you can. Obviously, there are a lot better choices out there, like Pikmin 3. But if you can find yourself a copy of it, or anything at all, I hope you enjoy yourself. I hope you enjoy yourself. Either way, that's it for Let's Play Pikmin Semi-Blind. I'm very happy to play this. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun just finally being able to visit this game for real and finally beat it. Either way, that's it. Before I repeat myself again, I will see you guys on the next Let's Play. Whatever it may be. I will see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.